Welcome to the driver's seat. It's safe to say that the Sonata is the most important vehicle in Hyundai's lineup. Even by their own admission, the Sonata brand is as recognizable as the Hyundai brand. And in 2015, they launched the 7th generation Sonata after a very successful 6th generation Sonata. However, it fell a little short. The styling was a little bland. So what we have for 2018 is a mid-cycle refresh, but it's a very significant one. So what you're going to start seeing with a lot of Hyundai models, including the new Elantra GT, is this cascading grille. This is going to be the new face of the brand. You have a big, bold logo up here. Down below, you have these catamaran lines that really kind of widen the whole stance. They move the headlights up a little more. There's a new hood. So for a mid-cycle refresh, usually they only do it maybe from here forward. They actually went all the way from the A-pillar forward. But where I think Hyundai really stepped it up is in the rear three-quarter look. They made this vehicle look premium, look more expensive than it is, even though the starting price is just over $22,000. Back here, they have a lot going on. You have a new deck lid, new tail lights. They've taken the license plate and moved it down below, so that gives you more room up here. They have an all-new font for Sonata that really makes it bold, but this is what I like best. What they've done is concealed the trunk release inside the Hyundai logo. Very clever. The two primary engines are carryover. You have a 2.4-liter four-cylinder and the vehicle we've been driving today with a 2-liter Turbo 4 with 245 horsepower. That's not the big news. The big news is, first of all, you have an all-new in-house built 8-speed automatic transmission that is really impressive. You really got to drive it. And you have a couple of new powertrains coming. So later this summer, we'll get the 1.6-liter. That's going to be the high fuel economy version. And then we're going to get a plug-in and a hybrid at early part of 2018. So as you can see, there are going to be 5 models plus multiple trim levels of the Sonata. They really got to step it up if they're going to compete with the Camry and the all-new Accord. Hyundai's had us on some nice challenging roads here in San Diego County, and even though you may not push your Sonata to the limits like we have, it's nice to know that it's very capable. So one thing we noticed instantly, even though Hyundai for years has offered different drive modes, is that when you put it into sport mode, the steering wheel instantly gets heavier, throttle response more responsive, and we really noticed it. In the past, it has not been this noticeable, but it really works for this Sonata. This is not a sports car by any stretch of the imagination, but it's nice to know that they do care about how their vehicles drive. The changes on the interior are much more subtle than the exterior. One thing they've done is add premium buttons, gears, switches to the instrument panel of the new Sonata, and it really shows. The infotainment screen is still basically the same size. You still have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, all great things. A lot of great information between the gauges. It's really all about how this vehicle drives. They made some minor changes, but they're noticeable. It seems like this vehicle has less body roll than the outgoing model. Seats are extremely comfortable. Another thing I noticed is how nice this steering wheel is. This is a very premium feeling wheel. It has this flat bottom, D-shaped design. This is something you usually find in sportier cars, maybe a VW GTI, but not in the Sonata. So just the touch, the feel, the quality of materials, and again, the shape of it really makes you feel like you're driving a sportier car. I mean, let's be honest, it's a mid-size sedan, and this is your commuter car or a family car, but that doesn't mean you don't deserve something nice. Even though Hyundai didn't mention it in their presentation, we noticed some of the little things that they've changed for the 2018 Sonata. For example, when you put the car in reverse and you're backing up, this side view mirror and the one on the right side, they fold down a little bit so you can see where you're going. This is what Hyundai has been known for. This is what put the Sonata on the map, giving you more for less, and that continues with this 2018 Sonata. I'm Ron Doran. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on The Driver's Seat.